Hello, everybody. Sorry, I had to type something out really quickly. I had a thought pop into my head and I could not lose it. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Santa Dominus, Sebastian Simonson, Matt Guy, Ray Vankman, D Predator, Darth Reven, Seraph, 90 Lancaster, Brent Newman. There's a lot of people here. Gaming Master. I know Rookie Critic was here earlier. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat earlier, Rookie Critic. Bleentron. Let's see. Dafter Things was here. Dafter Things, if you scroll up back far enough in the chat, Dafter Things did have a really cool video. It's basically a oh, hello, there you are again. Hello, Richard. Yeah, so there's an awesome, go check it out. It's like a stop motion Star Trek-y thing. I think Seraph can probably go and find that in the chat too. About the red shirt guys from Star Trek. Hello, Trevor Random. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Captain N, the Game Master. Who's Captain N, the Game Master? Oh, I just I saw the name in chat. Scroll back. Missing the Jackbox streams. I don't miss the Jackbox streams. Those were kind of a nightmare to moderate. Those are kind of like unless you're doing the trivia one, you cannot open those up to like just random people. Hello, Dr. Coffindales. Hail region, not hail or rain. Yes. Oh Lord. So I just turned on my fan. Oh, now my allergies are acted up because, of course, I have to complain about this. The fucking detergent, again. What part of use unscented, it piles into my front door, do you not fucking understand? Doesn't mean to add scent and perfume. Yeah, you'll use the fucking no perfume detergent, the free and clear, then you add fucking perfume to it. Pisses me off. I hate dealing with fucked-hearted people. And then I said, After Dark, a sequel, yes! Hello, Gerlach, welcome! Nintendo, it's not a Nintendo game. Jackbox, well, I mean, I think you can play it on Nintendo, but you can also play it on Steam. We were actually talking about setting up a stream of that over on Midnight's Edge and getting, like, Rob and Tom in the game and maybe some other people. Oh, Lord, now I gotta, just a second. Wipe my nose off because I'm like, okay. I have Kleenex. Take a seat. I'm seated. What do you mean take a seat? Actually, wait for this one. Yeah, sorry it was so late last time. I would have started it like 2 hours early, but I didn't want to stream on top of other people's streams. And PCs are baka. Okay, yeah. Don't forget, Doctor Who lost 1.1 million viewers this week. I don't blame them. That first episode, I think a lot of people were like, okay, what are they doing with Doctor Who, that first episode, right? And what they're doing is they're basically doing the safest possible stories. And I'm not really into the Doctor Who stuff. I'm already seated. Do it. Pay super chat, and I'll stand up and sit down again. How about that? Any chance of some diva? Oh, maybe. I was actually gonna close the stream with some guitar. It's nice and early here, only 9 p.m. That's awesome. See, an 80s cartoon by Dick that essentially acted as a glorified game commercial for the new likes of Mega Man as a primary character. Wow, I don't remember that one. I remember Kid Video. That was one when I was a kid. And I remember Inspector Gadget. Take a stand. I'm not gonna stand up and sit down a million times. I'm already seated. That'll mess with my camera. Hello, Eric Draymond. With episode 9 being improv, you think we'll see stars and planets hung up with fishing lines? Oh God, that would. Well, no, because they actually throw money into their effects. That's the thing. They actually throw money in their effects. It's 8 p.m. in the UK. All right. Yeah. Somebody else in chat, I think, is in like the next time zone after the UK. Remember when Star Trek was good? I know it was really good in like the 90s for a bit. Some of them were really good. I remember Super Mario Brothers Super Show. That was fun too. The newer Star Wars cartoon looks like Ben 10. They need to stop with the Ben 10 sort of styles of things. I mean, I know it's cheap to do, and it's probably really easy to do. They really need to stop with the Ben 10 stuff, because all the time on those She-Ra videos that I've been doing, everybody comments like, oh, it looks like Ben 10 in drag. You're in the Netherlands. Okay, I knew it was like the next time zone over. All right, Figueroa123. As a woman, how do you feel when certain feminists call males sexist for not catering to their ideals? Well, I think some women are false feminists, and those women can go off on an island and die alone and miserable fighting with each other because they just don't need to be a part of our society. You know, those women who male bash, I fucking hate them. I can't stand any of them. Oh god, like the Anita Sarkeesians of the world, and they just need to stop. They just need to go away because you can't male bash in this society. You can't really tear down groups of people like that. When I tear down something or I'll pick apart something, it's because I've zeroed in specifically on one person. So, we need to go back to the Hanna-Barbera style of cheap, yes. You had me the stream title, Electric Boogaloo was one of my favorite movies as a youth. Well, I just couldn't think of, like, a good sequel for it, because I you know, it's not exactly the anniversary stream, but it's not, you know, I'm not drinking, I'm not partying. I mean, if Doomcock does want to stop by, he's always welcome to. Always, a million times, always welcome to. All he has to do is just text me and say, hey, you know? Because I did figure out what I did wrong last time. So last time, for the audio stuff, I switched it over. I switched my input on my broadcasting software. I did not switch it over on Google Hangouts, which was the problem. And you have to do that every time you open something new, and you change your headphones to not headphones. So yeah, had I plugged in the headphones, like the super chats were popping up just fine, but not. Oh god, did Star Trek or Trek Yards go live just now? Damn it, Trek Yards, you went live just now. You knew I had this thing.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Josh Barrett just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. I really appreciate that. Hello, Tim F. Thanks to NPCs, SJW now stands for Star Justice Wars. Oh, hello, Willie Woodward. Oh, yeah. You need to check out the Not Scary Farm SJW musical. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's weird. So yeah, I do have to talk a little bit about that NPC meme. I can't... Now, you guys did see in chat, I couldn't put that in the title. They're actually demonetizing the NPC stuff. I've had people say you should make a video on it. I am afraid to now. I don't want to get demonetized, but guess what? My Chuck Wendig video didn't get demonetized. I remember when PC culture was not a thing. I remember. So, yeah, I don't know. I should clip this rant specifically, too, is one of the things I should do. I should clip the rant for it, because I think I'm going to rant a little bit. Well, I'm going to start recording on this little rant here. NPC culture. Foley's just playing some Star Trek game from the Stone Age, so nothing I need to watch. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he has to stream when I'm streaming. I put, like, the warning out. I put the countdown up, but careful, any NPC vids are being taken down. I know. Well, I'll clip it and I won't title it that. I won't title it that. So... we start recording in 3, 2, 1. We're in the middle of a live stream, and I really have to rant about something that's been on everybody's mind. It is a certain meme with a certain gray, blank, faceless, nameless masses that shall not be named for reasons of censorship. And that is the plain and simple thing. It is a reason of censorship that these memes are being taken down, and people are getting butthurt over them. And... It is such bullshit, and it is ridiculous that people get upset over that. And like, seriously, if people are going to go around reciting herd mentality, mob mentality bullshit, they can't help but expect to be mocked for it, to be mocked for this mindless, brainless mob mentality shit. And I know that the people who are doing the meme, the people who are perpetuating the meme, are doing it as a joke. They're doing it mocking this sort of mentality. And it is just to kind of point out that, yes, when we all say the same thing, it's kind of ridiculous and hilarious. And they're not doing it because they are the mindless masses saying and quoting back the exact same thing. They're doing it to make a joke out of it, to make a parody out of it, because we are to this point where it is so ridiculous, where there's so many buzzwords from all sides being thrown around, and we know what's going on. We're not dumb people. We're not stupid. We know exactly how this is a thing that affects us all. This is something that this is something that we as a culture, as a YouTube and Twitter and internet community, we understand what's going on with these memes and why it's funny. And yes, I can't help but being a part of this buzzword society that we have, because yes, I do spew out the same buzzwords. I do shout right back at toxic media when they start calling us toxic man baby fans. I do sometimes quote stuff like soylo or whatever, because buzzwords work. Buzzwords are a way to kind of get into your brain and get into that sort of mindset of, yes, this is a great descriptor for this thing, and this is why we have buzzwords, slogans, campaigns, advertising. People are definitely susceptible to all of this. I'm not immune. We're not immune to this, but we're smart enough to understand that's what's going on. And when I see the NPC meme being taken down, and I know I said it should not be named, but when I see these memes getting taken down and censored and demonetized because you have people getting butthurt over it, it just blows my fucking mind that they don't understand, and they can't just stand back and take a second and laugh and be like, oh yeah, you're right, I was kind of quoting back the same bullshit that I keep hearing. Maybe I need to think for myself for a second, and it's such bullshit that people don't understand that, that they don't get that that's the joke. That is the joke. That is the joke right there, is that, we kind of all get sucked into this. Oh, Lord. So that's my little rant about the NPC thing. And I'm going to go back to my live stream right now. Oh, hopefully that probably wasn't the best rant. I need to, really be angry about it, but yeah. Damn, the NPCs need to get their stick out of their asses. I'm still a little miffed that I'm in agreement with the quartering. I know. Well, the quartering... I watch some of his videos sometimes. I respect his opinion a lot. I respect Jim Sterling's opinion a lot. I know he was going after Jim Sterling for that, and, sorry, Jim Sterling, you're kind of another... it sucks, because so many of these people that I watch on both sides of the issues, I can really agree with on both sides, so... Ranton, my friend, totally agreeing with it. Love your rants. Thank you. NPCs are just preachy sarcasm. 777 corruption. Hello. Porky67. I agree. Think for yourself. I think myself. I myself think the term NPC sounds childish and stupid. It's a fun meme, but that's about it. That is a fun meme. Am I a Slytherin? I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say no. Jim Sterling sold the fuck out a long time ago. I don't mind him so much. I don't watch him nearly as much as I used to. I was always a Total Biscuit fan from way back, but... Hello, Gary McGregor. Hello, Harbor of Doom. Hello. That's a cool name. You guys, I see a lot of new people here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Honest Mecha is just that I find him to be a prick. Oh yeah, I know. A lot of the once you get to kind of a certain level of fame on the internet, you almost have to be kind of a prick, and I kind of respect him for it a little bit. Same thing with Total Biscuit. I always respected Total Biscuit for kind of being an asshole. And once I started shutting myself off to caring a lot about what the criticism says, I think I became a stronger YouTuber. So I have a lot of inspiration from people like Jim Sterling and probably more Total Biscuit for sure. But yes, the random on fire. Jim Sterling should stick to reviews. Yeah. Halloween comes out this weekend. I'm so excited. Yeah, Halloween. I will probably go see Halloween this weekend. I will probably go see that. It's my wheelhouse of movie, so yes. Who wins, Harvey or SJWs? Harvey. Yeah, Sterling hasn't done reviews in forever. Well, he has, Gympressions. He'll do Gympressions of games. The last game I think he reviewed was, probably Mario and Rabbids. Was he wrestling as Stardust? He is. The NPC videos are demonetized. Doesn't that just prove the meme? Yeah, I know. It kind of proves that people don't have a sense of humor about it. I like to think that when people use the term soylo and on all those sort of things, we get the joke. I always got the joke. Same thing with Ethan talking about the Rose Tico meme. I got the joke, I got that he was saying it more ironically than anything, but Could Mecha have a piece of cake? I like cake. Hello, Sav. Am I Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, or Slytherin? I fucking don't know any of those. So, is that Harry Potter? None. I don't like Harry Potter. I'm putting it out there. I don't like Harry Potter. Not a one of them. Making Star Wars is pissed at Geeks and Gamers. Oh, well, that's because their site sucks, and their fans are knowing they're bullshit, and they're losing a lot of viewers because of the infighting, and they're kind of childish babies sometimes. Jason and Amanda Ward are some of the biggest baby bully sort of people on the internet, and I can't stand either one of them. Zoidberg NPC, Cake, where? See, we even have NPCs in chat. I love the Zoidberg NPC. That's great. I'm a Ravenclaw. I don't know what that is, but sure, I'll take it. You seem like you'd love Harry Potter. No, I can't stand Harry Potter at all. It's fantasy. It's kiddie stuff. It's, I don't know. I mean, if it had, like, Satan-y things, then I'd probably watch it. If it were, like, a school where... If it were closer to The Omen, I would probably love it. But no, I don't think I like it. It's a compliment. Okay, as long as it's a compliment. I don't know if people ever saw an Angry Joe. Oh, I like Angry Joe sometimes. He's, he seems like a decent enough guy. I've talked to him a couple of times in his chats here and there, but no, he's cool. Chuck Wendig ever attacked me personally. No, he blocked me and I'd have no interaction with him. Ever. What's The Omen? Oh, man. The Omen are these really good movie series from the 70s. And they also have a game called Lucius that's very similar to The Omen. You have this little kid who's kind of the son of the devil, and yeah, it's really great. Love it. Hello, I'm a Zoidberg. Potter Posh Kids with Sticks, total BS. No, see, I don't know that much about Harry Potter. That's the thing. I just never got into it. It was so... Well, it came out when I was like 25 or something. I was way outside of the age group for it. Yeah. It's about the Antichrist. Yes. So Damien is the son of the devil, and he goes around killing people. Absolutely love The Omen. The second Doctor is killed by Satan's kid in it. Did the second Doctor get killed? Back to 668, the neighbor of the beast. Is The Omen similar to The Exorcist? Also, I usually dislike ghost movies. Yeah, The Omen is kind of similar to The Exorcist in a lot of ways. Yes. It's not a ghost thing so much. It's more the religious, psychological horror sort of movies. Yeah, they're good horror movies. If you don't like ghost stories and like more spiritual stuff, then yeah. So that's 666 on your forehead, 666 on your forehead, or 999. Well, it was like back in his skull, so you couldn't see it. Way outside of you must resist the double entendre. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's way outside of my wheelhouse. We're too old for the new Potter and the new Star Wars. No, I always thought I was too old for Harry Potter because that was out like, that was kind of the same demographic as like Shrek, and I was just too old for it, I thought. Yeah, The Omen is what happens if Rosemary's Baby grows up. Yes! Oh, those were such good movies, too. Well, the first one was. I didn't really care so much for 2 and 3. I liked 4 quite a bit, though. I didn't mind 4. I saw the remake of The Omen on 666. Creepy, and a black cat ran across my car when I got home. I didn't see the remake. Sometimes these remakes I just don't bother with. But... Hello, Justin Ovi. I'm saying your name wrong, but hello. CD Horde. I love the SNL sketch with Belushi and the Mark of the Beast. I didn't see that one. I need to see that one. Brett Newman, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. We need to get the super chats going. Congrats again, and well deserved. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It should pop up in a minute. And hopefully I didn't mess up my audio again, because I've been playing around with my audio, and I think I figured out what I did wrong. So it should pop up any second now. Hopefully it's not going to pop up. Streamlabs. There you go.
Excellent!
No, it doesn't. It always does it so late. Like, it's like the first one is always a million years too late. Yeah, UK in the house. See, this is why we do it in the afternoon sometimes, because I like the UK a lot. I love the UK. Really love it. Have you seen The Prophecy with Christopher Walken? I saw it one time. The third Prophecy actually had Glenn Danzig in it. Yeah, as an actor. Kind of weird, but Lord Blue Eyes, I gotta go because of work. Well, thank you so much for being here, Lord Blue Eyes, Frankie G. Also, if you want somebody who really does a lot of cool Friday the 13th gaming, go check out Lord Blue Eyes, Frankie G. Just click his name in chat and go subscribe and hang out over there. Bill and Ted Stations. Oh, we have some new super chats. So if you guys missed the last stream where the wonderfully awesome Mr. Dr. Doomcock stopped by with us, I did add a whole crap ton of new super chats for that stream. So there's another new one.
Excellent!
Oh, thank you so much for $1.99 super chat. Hail you sexy mother duckers. I really appreciate it. Sorry about the new SJW Doctor Who. Don't apologize, Trevor Random. But yeah, so I did add a whole bunch. I have an exact one for $2. There's an exact $666. There's an exact $420. There's an exact $69. There's a whole bunch of exact. What other ones? I have some exact ones. $2 exactly is the one you guys haven't seen on stream at all yet. And $420 is well, it's fun. I've got some descriptions here. So 420 is a specific, 69 is a specific, 50 and higher is a different thing than the excellent, and 100 plus is, you know, another specific. Don't ever feel like you guys have to. I just am like super excited to have the new pop-ups, but please never feel like you guys have to. Proper Jeremy, holy crap! Thank you so much, Proper Jeremy. $5 super chat. May Proper Jeremy temporarily have a blue wrench.
Excellent.
I'd like to take a screenshot and send it to Doomcock. Yeah, I think it's for temporarily, yes, as long as you promise not to do anything bad with it. Just temporarily. And I will give you like 30 seconds. How do I do that? Boom, okay. Say something in chat. Since I do see you all the time. Just a screenshot. Okay, take another picture. Or type something else. It should pop up. You can donate $4.20. It changes everything. Yeah, you can check any like sort of denomination you guys want. When you paid super chats come here. Oh, thank you. You guys never have to. Doomcock, I've infiltrated the stream. All right, now it's gonna get taken away. Remove moderator, but that's on there for as long as the stream is up. That's so funny. What kind of stuff do you use for streaming? Camera, lighting, and mic. Okay, my camera is a Logitech 1080p. It's like an $80 camera from I don't remember the exact. I've got it in a drawer, like the box for it. My mic is a Blue Yeti. And I don't remember what the other... Oh, Sarah's mwahaha. Santo Dominus, thank you so much. $4.20 super chat. I want to see what happens. You guys, now I gotta get away from the side of there. Sure thing, Proper Jeremy.
That's some heavy shit, man.
So that's what the 421 is. This one might rotate. We might have different ones depending. Let's get you a new camera. I don't mind my camera. This is a new camera, actually. My old camera was a much cheaper Logitech. It's not bad. I mean, I would like a proper, what is it? The Stream Deck. One of these days I'll get a Stream Deck, but yeah. Hopefully you guys like the 420 one. I might change out the picture every now and then. Use a laptop or desktop. I have a desktop. It is a custom build, so I don't remember what the case is, but I've got a GTX 970 and I've got like a 8th generation i5, and I've got, God, I think I've got like 16 gigs of RAM of DR4. I think they're DR4. Yes, it's totally my natural hair color that I bought in a bottle. I love the 420. Awesome. There's other like variations I could do on 420 as well. I think I want to do other variations because there's a whole lot of cool things. There's a lot of Cheech and Chong memes out there and GIFs and pictures. I say GIF. You guys are gonna hate me for saying GIF. There's a lot of stuff for 420. I want to keep that one rotating, but I mean, what is my natural? Oh, it's like brown. It's like brown, browny, auburny, red. It's actually kind of got a lot of reds to it. My natural hair color is old, but new one says. Yes, Mecha was constructed with that hair color. Jif is peanut butter. Yes, and I like smooth peanut butter, but I like Skippy. I don't like Jif. Also, anytime I hear somebody say GIF, I always hear gift. with people just dropping the T, because a lot of people drop the T. So I'm like, oh, I just got this GIF, or I just saw this GIF. I'm like, wait, what gift? I want a present. I want a present. And dyes our hair with the blood of our enemies. That's a lot of enemies. My hair is, I don't know if you guys can see, it's a little long. It is down my back. Memes that someone say Zoidberg. Absolutely. Gift, the gift of memes. It's blood for the blood god. I know. Well, I mean, there's a reason why all my guitars are spooky and black, and I have a coffin guitar case for my warlock. So.
Excellent!
And Kushner, thank you so much. To live long and prosper in the heart. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. I really, really appreciate that. You guys are all so awesome and wonderful. I never cut the glorious locks. No, I had it short one time and never again.
My excellent friend.
Trolley. I can't say her name, but thank you so much for being a brand new subscriber. It goes away so quick. Papa Jeremy misspelled Doomcock's name. Oh, he's gonna get you for that one. Here come the super chat. I hope so. Well, no one's seen the $2 exactly one yet. I do have a $2 exactly one, and anybody who's from the 80s will recognize it. Just saying, if you're from the 80s, you will get it. Squash Eyeball, quick jump in to say hello, congrats. Plus, I seem to jump in right at a bit of a modeling scene. Oh, thank you, Squash Eyeball. Well, no, I was just showing off how long my hair is. You guys really can't see how long it is. It's a little on the long side. It's a little on the long side. Also, the shirt looks better from the top up. It looks kind of bad on down. Yeah, it's down to my waist. I do have long hair. I'd buy that for $1. I'd buy that for $1 one too. But no, with $1, I don't think well, no, you can't send a message on $1, but I could put a pop-up. Beautiful hair at that end. Oh, thank you. About as long as mine, D-Predator. Love your hair, very manga. I don't know if it's very manga. It's very, I don't know. Like, I think it's punk rock. It's very metal. I was looking at, like, bright red hair when I was really thinking about going this color, and all the girls I was seeing who had this were kind of metal singers, girls in bands. And I'm like, I would like to do that. That's fun. That's something. CD Horde, I have hair down my back falling out. Mecca, should Proper Jeremy just send the screenshot on Twitter? Anyways, except the mock ring. Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he would even notice. He won't even know. Yeah, he'll notice. He might not notice, though. He might not notice at all. Needs to be a bit poofier to be a manga. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. It's like, it's long and heavy. So when it's wet, it's curly. So it tastes like strawberry. It doesn't. You're a woman who don't support fake feminism. Insert anger. Red hair woman is sexist against woman. NPC feels satisfied. I know, it's funny. It's funny because they, I always like, people are always like, oh my god, you look like an SJW. I'm like, no, they have very patchy, faded, splotchy hair because they do it one time to take their little profile pic and then they never maintain it. And then they wait for a year to grow it out and then they pile it on top of their fucking head. Oh my god, that drives me nuts about women when they just pile all their nasty, ratty hair on top of their head like that. It's like, at least take the time to, like, put it up correctly if you're gonna put it up. But see, one thing the guys don't understand about women is women hate other women. Women really hate a lot of other women. If you get, like, a nice group of women like I have here in my channel, like Mary and Stephanie B and Tina and Lori, and, we have a great, I'm forgetting, like, half of them, but we have awesome women in the channel who aren't complete bitches to each other, and a lot of, like, normal kind of PC sort of women out there are just absolute bitches to each other. As a punk in the 70s seeing the Sex Pistols and Clash play live. Oh, that's lucky. You are lucky. We are all Devo now. Yeah. Gerlach is jealous. Why are you jealous, Gerlach? Yeah, I remember when women were sexy. I remember. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, some of them are still kind of sexy. It just depends on where you're looking, I guess. TV, maybe not so much. TV, they all kind of look a little... That guy, I figured that out years ago. I know. They're a bunch of Heathers. A lot of them are a bunch of fucking Heathers. Oh, never trust a woman who reminds you of a Heathers. Jealous did see the Pistols in the Clash. Oh yeah, me too. Well, especially the Sex Pistols back in the day. That would have been fun. Going and seeing like the Sex Pistols. I don't know. The Clash I was never the hugest fan of, but you know, every once in a while they'll still kick on, and I like them. But I used to be a teacher. Girls do not play well together. They don't. They really don't. Tim F. I played in punk, hardcore, thrash, and doom, death metal, and grindcore bands. Drummer extraordinaire, awesome, dude. So you got like the double bass thing going, and that's what usually happens with like all of those sort of drum, sort of those drum intense, like death metal especially. It's always the double bass drum. Does the carpet match? There is none. Talk night. What do you mean talk night? It's always talk night. It's always talk night. We have streams every few days. That's what we do on these. We don't play games on the channel anymore because gaming is dead. If I were to put on like a Jackbox game or any video game, I would have 2 viewers in chat. Without doing with just actually catering to the chat and talking to you guys, 48 viewers. That's why we don't do gaming anymore. Next, Ray Bankman says, next week, in the not too distant future, the Talon Railway gets complaints that number 4 locomotive Edward Thompson because it's named after a white man. Oh my god. Oh, the Soul of the Dragon, thank you so much for $5 super chat. Have you seen or heard the Charmed reboot? It makes STD look subtle. I have seen pictures of it. I didn't watch Charmed in the first place because I was aged out of it.
Excellent!
I don't know, maybe I'll watch an episode or something and do like an episode recap. I don't know if I can commit to watching an entire season of something. I'm kind of really considering dropping Doctor Who because like my views from the first episode of Doctor Who went from like 6,000 down to like 1,000 or less than 1,000. So I don't think doing a consistent every week review of a show might be the thing. I might do an impression of the series though if you guys want me to. Make a different channel for gaming. I have one. It's called Twitch. I also don't really have time to game because I'm doing YouTube full time. So I really don't have time to do a lot of gaming. And, you know, if you really want to make it worth my while and try and match what I'm making for not gaming, that would be great. But no. Doctor Who is over, I know. But no, I do have other channels for gaming. I just don't, there's no reason to game for like 2 people. It's just bullshit. Gaming is just bullshit and dead on YouTube. Like there's a gaming channel that I do subscribe to, and I'll come and watch him for Jackbox, and he gets like 20 viewers on a good night. And when he's playing Assassin's Creed, he gets 2 viewers, and it's, yeah, gaming is, you cannot please people for gaming. I mean, I would rather lose the 5 subs I have for gaming than that. You changed your channel name. I did. I changed it to Mecha Random. It's no longer Random Game User 42. I did change it. Because we're not doing gaming anymore. Neebs Gaming is the best and funniest gaming channel. I don't watch gaming channels either. Like, that's the thing. Well, the channels I watch like Midnight's Edge, and I watch Doomcock, and I watch Geeks and Gamers a lot, and Odin's Movie Blog, and John Talks was playing, he was streaming last night. He was streaming last night, so I was hanging out in his chat last night. I love World Class Bullshitters. I watch Comic Artist Pro Secrets. I watch Nerdrotic, and subscribe to Nerdrotic. They're in the channel. You know, I try and cater to the people that, you know, I know I have a lot of common viewers with all the channels that I watch, because I really love this community. You know, we have like the most awesome community ever. You know, like Proper Jeremy comes over from Geeks and Gamers. You know, I watch Ivan Ortega. I watch Anna, that Star Wars girl, and I'm really trying not to stream on top of her because I know her stream starts at 4 Central. Yeah, and Anti-Trekker. I watch Anti-Trekker. I watch Trek Yards. I watch Lore Reloaded sometimes when I can. John Talks is great. Trevor Random says yes. So yeah, I like all of these channels. Hello, Magic Bollocks. Should do a giveaway of old games. No? Well, I can't really give away old games on Steam because you've already played them. So no. If you want to buy some of my old games, hit me up on Discord and I will totally sell you some. Maybe. It depends on the game. It really depends on the game, but I can't, like, sell off games from my Steam library. Love the meat bit with Cartman, Ryan Johnson. I was telling Tom last night, I told Tom last night that is the most amazing fun time we've had in a long time. And if we could do something like what Co-optional used to do, where they would, like, clip their little bits and animate them, or even just, like, clipping the sketch part and uploading that as, like, a separate video, you know, with a separate thumbnail and all those things. Just so people kind of know that the Midnight's Edge streams are funny. We do a lot of awesome, funny bits that I'm just kind of, like, almost pissing myself laughing watching. And it's great. It's so fun. R3353, happy anniversary, Mecca! Have a great show and have 50 more anniversaries. Thank you so much. This is just a title that, well, since I didn't have a chance to really have a lot of the people across the pond in stream because I was there so late, for them anyway, I wanted to at least kind of give you guys a makeup stream. But yeah. I need to get on those. Oh, those are fun. Those are so fun. Those are, oh my god. Just, Tom does, like, the best Cartman. Absolutely. I love how you just mentioned me and not regular Jeremy. Well, regular Jeremy kind of goes without saying. He is Geeks and Gamers, so. Also, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. It'll pop up. This is the new one. This is the new one.
I want my $2!
That one! That made me laugh. I heard that pop up before the channel. It was so fun. If anyone knows what that's from, type it in the chat right now. Have you seen Mrs. Brown's Boys? I don't think I have. It's not late at all. It's 3:35 a.m., Mr. Peabody. Where are you, Mr. Peabody? Because I know it was like 3:30 in the morning when I was streaming last time. Yep, Better Off Dead. You guys like it? It's a fantastic sound effect. Hopefully you guys like it. We have different denominations and stuff. $2. Everybody likes the Better Off Dead and want my MTV. Oh, we need that. Do you like the artist Enya? Matthew Mann says. Yeah, she's alright. I mean, I never really disliked her, but yeah, that's fun. So yeah, now I can update that. I'll update that later. I did update all the other new ones that we added on Sunday. It's 4:30 or 2:30. I'm in Tokyo. Oh, you're in Tokyo. That's awesome. Hopefully it's not too late over there in Tokyo. I would love to go to Tokyo. I would love to. I've been watching so much Japanese TV lately. I absolutely love the live action variety shows. I love Gaki no Sky is kind of my favorite. Probably my favorite Japanese TV show aside from Sasuke, Ninja Warrior. Absolutely love both of those. And of course Takeshi's Castle, and God, they had Unbeatable Banzuke that I can't pronounce. I'm bad with Japanese. Man, I love those shows. I love the variety game show sort of things from Japan. They're some of my favorites. Have I been to Japan? No, I would love to. Oh, you're not in Tokyo. Oh, okay. British comedy is crap these days, no exceptions. Oh yeah, it's kind of gone downhill too in Britain. I would love to go to Japan. Sarah says I love Tokyo. I'd live there if I could. I would love to go. I would live in the UK if I could. I love it over there. Apparently John Cusack is no longer a fan of that movie. Oh, that's alright. It has its moments. I mean, you've got, oh, fuck, what's his name? I can't even think of his name now. He played Booger in Revenge of the Nerds. You went to Tokyo 2 years ago and didn't want to come back. That is, dude, that's like me in the UK. Like, when I went to the UK, I'm like, I don't want to come back. Deep Predator. I watch Mahler, Doomcock, Mead, Nerdotic, EVS, World Class Bullshitters, and other various streams. Oh, Mahler. I totally forgot about Mahler. Yeah, I watch Mahler too, when I can. When he's not doing gaming stuff, because I just don't watch gaming. But when he's doing like some of his hangouts and stuff where he's making fun of, what is it, Movie Bob? Is that the guy he makes fun of? Sometimes I'll pop into those. Those are pretty fun. British comedy shit now. What about me? I'm doing my best to piss everyone off. Well, we're talking about like the mainstream, like the stuff that's on BBC. We're talking about like the mainstream stuff. Like my British comedy. Okay, my British comedy taste probably peaked in like the 90s with stuff like Father Ted and even Men Behaving Badly. Still love Men Behaving Badly. Still love like Red Dwarf from the 80s and 90s and that sort of era. The stuff that they used to air on BBC America in like the year 2000. Absolutely love that. Could you live with Zoidberg? I like Zoidberg. Zoidberg's funny. Zoidberg kind of sounds like, what's the guy on Red Letter Media? Mr. Plinkett, a little bit. BBC is SJW bonkers now. I believe it. I really believe it. It was kind of nuts when I was there 4 years ago in the UK. Does Would I Lie to You count? Or do you mean psycho? Oh, dude, I love the panel shows in the UK. I still watch all the panel shows when I can. They have them just on YouTube sometimes. Watch Japanology Plus. The show, it shows different things in Japan, past and present. I might check that out. I'll have to. We have a Boston Dynamics twerking robot dog. Okay, I need a twerking robot dog, maybe. BBC is full NPC must-see TV. That's a great one, Gary. Also, yeah, check out Nerdrotic Channel. Another one of our people in our community that you guys really need. He actually does review all the shows. I am not very good at reviewing shows, I think, because I lose interest so quickly in shows. You've seen the Young Ones. Oh, I love the Young Ones. I need that. I need that on DVD. I had it on VHS. I really love the Young Ones. I do have Bottom, which is kind of related-ish. So I do have Bottom on DVD, but I never got the Young Ones again because BBC shows were so expensive. Any trivia programs? Oh, I love trivia. Huge trivia buff. Love anything trivia, any of those. I will watch any of them. Even the crappy game shows. When I was a kid, I grew up on pretty much every game show under the sun. And high-end, it's art. Black Books. I have Black Books on DVD somewhere. Somewhere back there I have Black Books. You probably can't even see it. I have Chef as well, but I do have Black Books. I really love Black Books. That was a funny show. Congratulations on all your success. Here's to 10K subs. Oh, thank you so much. I just couldn't think of another title, and I'm like, well, the people in the UK couldn't come over and watch last time. And don't forget BBC's biggest stars once, Jimmy Savile. Oh, no. A friend of mine lives in Japan. He's a redhead, and I was telling him he sticks out like a sore thumb so much you can see him from space. Well, people in Japan are dyeing their hair different colors, though. So that's the thing. Black Books was hilarious. Dude, I love Black Books. That was such a good show.
Greetings, my excellent friend.
Inker Moy just subscribed. Thank you for being a brand new subscriber. Yeah, if you guys do, if you are a new subscriber, it will pop up if you have it set to public. If you have it set to private, it won't, but I guess that's like me. I have all my subscriptions set to private as well. Bottom is the definition of comedy. If any man alive doesn't find Rick Mail funny, he should hand in his testicles. Yes. Dude, Bottom is one of the best shows ever. It's physical comedy. Dude, there's nothing bad about Bottom. That's one of my all-time favorite shows. Many East Asians want to look European. Well, a lot of them dye their hair anime colors in Japan because that's kind of a thing. If you look up Uptown Spot on YouTube, you'll see the twerking robot dog. I know, I've probably seen it here and there. Every episode is on YouTube now. Every episode of which? Of Bottom? Oh man, if Bottom's on... Dude, if you guys haven't seen Bottom, watch Bottom. It's a funny show. I have Bottom live on DVD. Oh, dude. I didn't see them live. I just have their complete series. Young Ones is amazing. Vivian is my spirit animal. I think I'm more of a Neil in a lot of ways. I'm like a Neil mixed with Vivian. And maybe a little bit of Mike. Just a little bit. I love them all. I really love them all. They're so fun. I don't think I'm much of like a Rick on there because I don't think I'm that much of a prick sometimes, but Bottom is for 14-year-olds. Oh, Bottom is funny though. I was probably not much older when I was watching it. Vivian and STP is guinea pig ruled. Oh man. There's so many good shows. I know I'm probably in the minority, but I really liked Men Behaving Badly for some of the episodes too. I had to finish that one. And of course, you can see like Red Dwarf. You can see Monty Python up there. I do have a lot of British shows. I even have Chef. That one was kind of funny. I didn't mind that one. Still love Monty Python the most. Oh yeah, Monty Python. Monty Python is infinitely quotable. Named my cats after Richie and Eddie. It triggered one of Mrs. Bollock's work colleagues when she told them her full names was Richard, and Edward Elizabeth Hitler. Why would that trigger? That's a reference. That's a loving reference to a great comedy. Blackadder. I do have Blackadder on DVD as well. You guys probably can't see any of that. Okay, so there's Babylon 5, Battlestar Galactica, Batman. I'm looking behind myself here. Yeah, I think you can kind of see Blackadder in there somewhere. And Black Books, you should be able to see. Oh god, I have British Empire on Region 2. I have that on PAL. Have you ever seen Man About the House or Upper Hand? Well, Man About the House wasn't that Three's Company? The original Three's Company. I haven't seen that. A lot of the 70s ones I haven't seen. I did see, like, some others do have them, and Are You Being Served? And, you know, I saw some of them here and there, but some of them we didn't get. Hello, fellow NPCs and Russian bots. We are all NPCs and Russian bots. You should do a fly past your video collection one stream and do random stops. Oh, well, I have office tour stuff. It got up to about the Laugh-In box set, which you guys can't see because my microphone's in the way. But, there. I'll just lower it. Yeah, I got up to the Laugh-In box set, and then I need to kind of go over what's on these bottom 3 shelves. But, yeah, I do have the office tour, and I kind of go off and ramble about everything that I have on the shelves as well. Oh, the upper hand is Who's the Boss. Okay. The new Blackadder series with Atkins and Laurie. Well, okay. Did you guys hear? Tony Robinson wants to come back as Baldric for another Blackadder series. That was in the news like maybe a month ago, and I didn't make a video on it because something else major dropped, and I really regret that I didn't, but in all honesty, anytime I'm excited for something, it gets like 200 hits, and anytime I rip something apart, it gets like 8,000, so yeah, they are thinking about maybe possibly making another Blackadder series. I don't know. Rowan Atkinson suggested he'd not do it, or Mr. Bean. Well, we don't know yet. I mean, Rowan Atkinson did just come back and do Johnny English again. I would think he would rather do another Blackadder series than Mr. Bean. But I know Tony Robinson wants to come back. Okay, do you think the Polish people were justified in not wanting diversity in The Witcher? Yes. Yes, you shouldn't have a diverse cast in a real place, or in something that's based on a real place. There's no reason for it. If you have all white, Polish, sort of European people, there's no reason to have diverse people. Ripping Yarns is the one when Michael Palin gets a room of child prostitutes lusting after him. Oh, I haven't actually seen a lot of Ripping Yarns. I think I saw maybe one episode of that. How long did it take for my collection behind you? Most of these I started collecting at least 20 years ago. I've got stuff probably back to like 96, 97. Probably some of my oldest things are like the Nightmare on Elm Street set. So yeah, it's been a lot of years. And it's kind of come and gone. Some things I had, some things I've sold off over the years, but yeah. It's a good 20-year collection back there. And I don't really have that much off-screen. Anything off-screen are like CDs and video games and stuff. Did they stop Blackadder after Blackadder goes fourth because of how strenuous and draining it was to work on? Probably. I think so. 20 years is so long. It's not that long. It's only half of my life. It's only half of my life. I've got stuff from like the 80s still. I have a talking Freddy Krueger up there from the 80s. I've got Brian and Stewie plushes from like 20 years ago as well. Sometimes I buy stuff and I hang on to it. I've got the Mystery Science Theater movie poster from 1996 on my wall. It was the best of the 4 series. Blackadder the third had the best insults. All the Blackadder series were good in their own way. I think the first one was my least favorite, the first Blackadder series. What about Half-Life 2? I have not played it. I've not played the Half-Life games. They're not my wheelhouse. I haven't played any of the Half-Life games. Do you think the new meme will force them to reevaluate the ideals and prove us wrong? No, I think they're just going to get butthurt and ban us. So they're going to be like these giant children going, la la la, we can't hear you, we can't hear you, we can't hear you. So no, I don't think they'll reevaluate anything. Have you seen Man in the High Castle? I have not. Tekkaman Blade says, I got rid of most of my stuff from the 80s to replace it with new stuff based on things from the 80s. Yeah, I have a lot of new stuff I've collected as well over the years. Absolutely. Leave me alone, Baldric. I wanted to talk about a vegetable. I haven't bought one at the market. Oh, yes. Nobody banned Zoidberg. No, nobody would ban Zoidberg. I actually really am enjoying the NPC meme. I think it's kind of hilarious, and I think it's kind of hilarious that people get butthurt over it. Because like I said in my little rant, we're smarter than these people think we are. You know, we get that it's a joke. We get that it's a joke to kind of mock that behavior. And some people kind of go, oh, you're just as bad as they are by you know, quoting a bunch of buzzwords and catchphrases. Yes, but at least we understand that's what we're doing, and that's the point, that the SJW types, the actual NPCs out there, don't understand that's what they're doing. They don't understand how ridiculous they're being. So collecting DVDs and Blu-rays, the best deal I got was 15 DVDs for £2. Dude, that's a good price. That is a good price. Ripping Yarns were unrelated, often surreal. 30 Minutes from Michael Palin. Yeah, I think I've only ever seen 1 or 2 of them. I don't think I ever caught on with me. I don't think I ever really loved it. People get butthurt seeing themselves in the memes. Yes. Absolutely. Dude, they absolutely are. White chocolate party cakes. Jaffa cakes are nice too. Oh, white chocolate. I love white chocolate. Hello, Chris Persa. Greetings, everyone. Sorry for the tardiness. I like the 3rd season of Blackadder. The 3rd was so fun. I love that era. The 3rd season was so good. The first 2 I liked less than 3 and 4. Absolutely. The 1st season of Blackadder was kind of the hardest one for me to really fall in love with. And as much as I love Blackadder, the 3rd, Blackadder the 3rd and Blackadder Goes 4th are definitely my favorites. So what are known as combined NPC memes with Borg memes. They could do that. Except they don't assimilate you. They just want to destroy you. They eat their own. So what is a cannibal thing? What is like the cannibal version of that? That's on Westworld season 2. I didn't watch season 1, so I don't watch television. Why watch television when I can watch live streams, right? I'm still getting allergic to stuff. Zombies. I don't like fast zombies. I really hate fast zombies. And zombies are kind of so done to death anyway. Zombies are kind of done to death for me. They're a little bit, I don't know. They're a little bit, I don't know. Well, it's like Walking Dead. I just can't watch Walking Dead anymore, too. Westworld Season 2, the feminizing. Omawamo Shinderu. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I foresee a dark future where memes, joking, and fun is highly offensive crime and punishment. 50 years in a literal echo isolation chamber. Yeah, and I would probably just be at peace with my own crazy if that happened. Like, seriously, that I couldn't do it. I am somebody, if you tell me not to do something, I am going to do the exact opposite to piss people off, you know? If somebody says, oh, you shouldn't say that, I will do the opposite just to piss somebody off. Sorry. I've worked with zombies. Yeah, I walked with a zombie myself. That's So I used to work retail in the middle of the night before the store opens, and I would always pretend it's like Dawn of the Dead. And I was hiding from the zombies that are out, like, because you'd see 1 or 2 mall walkers really early in the morning. Yeah, it was great. It wasn't the middle of the night, it was like early morning, but yeah. It is from Fist of the North Star, the main character's catchphrase. I thought Fist of the North Star was like a porn thing. Like a porn phrase, like a Dirty Sanchez or something, or a Rusty Trombone. I didn't know that was a show. Is that bad? Is that a show or a movie? I guess a main character. It must be a show. Dreamed of being a zombie extra in movies. Oh, that'd be fun. It's an anime. Okay, yeah. See, That's another one. Fist of the North Star is an old anime. Okay. It's a show and a movie. Because, well, you hear something like Fist of the North Star, that's... Is that what happens when you shove your fist up a guy's ass and he squirts all over the place? I don't know. That's where my mind goes sometimes, okay? Probably a porn now called Fister of the North Star. Yeah, Seraph will know. Seraph is our resident anime expert. I'm too much random and in the manga. I am too much. Well, this is where my brain goes sometimes. I know I need help. I'm a sick man. I need help. I'm a sick woman. I need help. You guys can't have something like that and not have my mind go to those places because I don't know what people talk about sometimes. So I have to fill in the blanks. I really do sometimes. This was really, really bad when I would have a bunch of like 13-year-olds coming to the channel telling me a bunch of shit I knew nothing about and my mind goes to where you guys know my mind goes. Dude, it made me stutter and stumble over every single word. It was crazy. I'm thinking Donkey Punch. Maybe. I almost thought, are you drinking? No, this is actually just Mountain Dew. This is not even alcohol today. Oh, Lord. This is great. The He-Man Toyland had a character named Fisto. Did it? Oh, dude. I kind of remember that. Did you realize the letters next to Mob is NPC, or is it just me? Are they? Yeah.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
That's so funny that pops up. Why watch TV? Now I gotta go back. I didn't see what it said. Oh, now I gotta read it. Why watch TV when you have YouTube as well as Gary, Doomcock, and me? Thank you so much. 666 super chat. It's too early. That made me laugh so much, you guys. I forgot I had that one because I didn't see a super chat pop up. And dude, when you donate through Streamlabs, that's a great way to surprise me because I don't see the super chat pop up and it just kind of pops up through my speakers and it's absolutely great and amazing. Trevor Random, I remember your Yokai Watch streams. Weren't they terrible? Oh my god, they were terrible. Yeah, me trying to not say the word crap because people were like getting mad at me for saying the word crap. It was so funny. It was crazy. Mega, the South Park Devil is the best one ever. Well, okay, I was going to use the South Park Devil. We're going to use the South Park Devil, but I had the Tenacious D stuff stuck in my head. So, of course, I mean, there wasn't a really funny South Park Devil pop-up. I mean, there kind of was, but I'm like, you know what, let me keep it with Tenacious D. We're going to keep it in the Tenacious D theme, because Tenacious D fits really well with Bill and Ted, fits really well with Wayne's World, with, like, the Better Off Dead theme. The Better Off Dead one is the new one, though. No, they were useful to me. Alright, well, hopefully they were useful. Did you like AbFab? I liked some of AbFab for a while. Or 999, the Polish Mark of the Beast. Oh, that's mean. Yokai Watch. And look at it, and it deemed horrible for my taste. Well, actually, it's really fun, the first game is, because you don't have to deal with a whole bunch of little kids yelling at you to trade them, and you can pretty much do everything on your own, and you can grind at your own pace, and it's fun. After that, when they started releasing multiple versions of the games, and they started turning them into Pokemon, then they got really bad, but yeah. Coolest devil is Tim Curry in Legend. Well, yeah, but he's not funny. I wanted funny. I wanted something that would make me laugh. Let's see, you're gonna make a reference to 666. It has to be Tenacious D or Bill and Ted from Bogus Journey. Hey, Devil Dude. That was the one I was trying to think. What that was. So the Hey Devil Dude was the other one. I just couldn't think of the exact quote. Heartbreakers McDerpington, thank you so much for $5 super chat. Here's a lesson in trickery. The sentence, don't objectify women, has women as the object of the sentence.
Excellent!
That is an amazing point. That is an amazing point. Do you watch anime? I don't. I really don't. The only anime I know anything about is Senran Kagura because it has big boob girls that you can like molest and harass, which I absolutely think is amazing. One of the most fun things. But I love the games, so I don't care about the shows at all. It's like It's like, shut your mouth and get naked, and I don't want to have to hear what you have to say while I can't interact with you for 30 minutes. Is kind of my interaction with anime. Yeah, that's a horrible thing. Don't listen to what I had to say there. Yokai Watch is fun, better than Pokemon. Yeah, it is. It is. I love all the hubbub about Goblin Slayer. Yes. The people paying me are Russian bots. They are. We're all Russian bots. That is an amazing point, though. That is so funny. You guys. Half of anime is big boob girls. Yeah, but you can't interact with them. You can't go up to them as your character and knock their clothes off. You can't go up to them with a squirt gun and squirt their bathing suits off. Boobs are magic. Yes, press B in the chat for boobs. We will press B for boobs in the chat right now, as we always do. Not a kids channel, by the way. Absolutely not. just to let you guys know, we're not a kids channel at all. Oh Lord. Keep my allergies acting up today. Sorry. I don't want to be messing with Kleenex on camera. Yes, TITS. I'm spamming the button. Well, don't spam it too much because it'll delete your comment after a bit. Zoidberg. Mazinger has boobs that become missiles. I don't know who that is. I'm too old for this channel. I know. We're too old for my channel, I think. We're all too old for it. This is how my channel has become, you know. I'm more than happy to have a channel that has become just crazy nonsense because it's fun. Crazy nonsense is kind of fun sometimes, right? It is magic. Boob magic. Oh Lord, it's crazy. It has been a crazy, crazy day. When I get censored, I get honored. Yep. What is the age requirement? I think over 30 is a good age requirement on my channel. I love the new direction. Me too. I'm much happier. I'm not having anxiety attacks. I want to get on and stream. Like, I set up my stream for like 2 hours early today. I'm like, dude, I could just hit go live right now, you know, and it was great. It was such an awesome thing to like want to get on stream. When I was doing gaming, and especially Yokai Watch, I was scared to death to get on stream because I knew it would be a miserable experience. I was not having fun. Crap, I'm younger than 30. No, it was a joke suggestion. Oh, why not Zoidberg? Why not Zoidberg? Deep Predator, I'm 32. The NPCs just banned boobs physics mode on the game and Senran Kagura. Okay, I need to talk about that. I need to talk about that a little bit because I am a huge Senran Kagura fan. Huge, right? For the game. Right. I buy physical. I have another one out in the other room that I don't have. I buy physical all the time. Magic Bollocks, I'm 39. Me too. You're the same age as me. I buy physical all the time. This is the one where you can squirt the bathing suits off of them. I buy physical, the collector's edition. I have Estival Versus physical, and I have it on digital on Steam, right? I buy them physical on 3DS. I love these games. They're absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I saw the back cover, and I'm like, this is the game for me. Look at the giant bazongas just right on top of the artwork there. Absolutely love it. This is the game for me. This is the one where you knock their clothes off of them. On 3DS, it's rated M. I love it. Huge fan of the game series. I cannot buy it physical for the PlayStation 4 one because they're gonna censor out intimacy mode. Like, what the fuck? How do you censor out intimacy mode? And now I'm kind of stuck. Okay, do I just wait for the Steam release? Because if I buy it on PlayStation 4, then I'm going to be giving money to PlayStation for censoring it. And it's basically a rehash of the game that came out before this on 3DS. But man, I don't know if I can justify buying the physical copy now. What do you guys think? It's crazy. They need to play them in VR. Oh, Galgun you can play in VR. Galgun's the other one where it's like you shoot girls with the orgasm ray. It's great. But yeah. all that, you're not an anime fan. Well, you, like I said, you can't interact with anime. You're just stuck sitting there watching the shit. You know, like, if I had to listen to what was coming out of those girls' mouths without being able to skip forward, I would never be able to stand it. It's like, no, shut up, take off your clothes. Bend over, I'm gonna squirt you with a squirt gun now. That's how I interact with these characters. So, Galgun is fantastic. I really need Galgun on Switch. I need the second game. I need to get that physical on Switch. I just can't afford it, because I'm going to be buying Red Dead 2 next week, and yeah, no to censored games, that's the thing. They're an entire series about boobs and unclothing women, yes. Well, yeah, but it's, you know, you can't interact with them. You can't interact. I mean, sometimes it's good, but, like, at least you can, like, take it in, like, bite-sized chunks. Physical copy all the way. Digital can be deleted, and you have to re-download again. That is true. I mean, I do have to buy the physical copy, which pisses me off. I'm so torn now, because I don't want to give money to the censorship. It pisses me off. But I do need Galgun, the physical on Switch, because I like getting them on Switch. Shut up and take your clothes off. Look around him to stay in history. I know, you can clip that. You can clip that. I'm sorry, just I can't deal with anime girls sometimes. I never buy digital. Well, I do have Estival Versus physical and digital. My copy of Estival Versus is in the other room with the PlayStation. I just watched Mecha for the articles. I know. They're gonna make me blush again. This is as bad as like the strip club discussion we had when Doomcock was here, and I'm like, oh no, he's gonna be pissed at me. Oh, I'm sure he had fun. She don't go full Momo-kun. I don't know what that is. See, I don't know anything about anime. That's the thing. Like, I know that these games are kind of ridiculous. I can play a game that's anime style. I just can't sit there and watch the show. And I think that comes down to a lot of shows, period, in general. I have a real hard time sitting there not being able to interact with the thing that I'm, you know, it comes from watching a lot of live streams, you know? I can sit there and type at Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers or, you know, whoever I'm watching live, and sometimes they'll respond to me, and I can talk to the other people in chat. With anime, or even Doctor Who, or any of these shows, I'm kind of stuck with them talking at me for 2 hours, or an hour, or whatever, you know, and it's not as fun. It's really not as fun, and it's a weird sort of mental hang-up where I really need that interaction, whether it's real or fake, so that's why I prefer the video game anime stuff rather than watching a show. So I guess censoring Seiran Kagura is like censoring the violence of the slasher movie. It's dumb. It is. Need to watch shows with people. Well, you need to watch shows with people who will be okay to watch a show with you, I think. That's the thing. You need to be, you need to watch a show, because if you're watching a show with somebody who doesn't want you to have any interaction with it, who wants you to kind of sit there and not look at your tablet, not say anything, not talk, just kind of sit there in silence, sitting on your hands, then that becomes a problem for me too, because I feel very controlled and constricted. It depends on the show, and then some shows I'm really, really into, and I just want to kind of watch on my own and really stare at. It depends. It really depends on the show. I go, see you soon, random. Thank you for being here, Stab. Yes, you can always interact with Zoidberg. Yes, we can. What happened in the days when the PC bullshit never existed? In fact, I can't even remember when it started. Well, it started in the 90s, I want to say. It really started in the late 80s, early 90s is when I started noticing it. When I was in high school, politically correct became a term that I can remember. You miss the days when you didn't have to deal with the PC bullshit. Yes, I really do. I really do. I mean, at the same time, we got a lot more graphic things. I think there was a lot more of a push the other way. Because remember when they were just censoring Mortal Kombat and getting mad and censoring records and CDs for people swearing. And now we have stuff like... We have stuff like Guar that's normal, or, you know, pretty much any of these rappers that are just absolutely vulgar. We have so much more vulgar stuff. You know, we have video games from Japan that are just basically hentai. You know, we have these porn video games. We have more stuff, and I don't think they realize that them trying to censor stuff really helped us seek out other stuff that wasn't. But I don't know. Nancy Reagan, fuck Nancy Reagan, and Tipper Gore, fuck Tipper Gore. Oh my god, Tipper Gore. Dude, you just triggered me with a name I haven't even thought of for like 20 years. Fuck Tipper Gore. Oh my god. Fuck the PMRC. Do you guys remember the fucking PMRC? Oh my god. And they're in the moral majority. And all these fucking assholes. And now this is what we're dealing with, the politically correct bullshit too. They're just the new fucking version of the PMRC. And these are the same assholes who are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go, I would vote for Al Gore because climate can change and this and that. Which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with voting for your political party, but you gotta understand that Al Gore was once married to Tipper Gore, who's the fucking PMRC. Oh, and I don't want to get into politics in this channel. We're not getting into politics in this channel except for the fucking PMRC. Banned in the USA. I remember Two Live Crew. You're right, but you're right, but the censors have changed. The power has changed. That is true. We have Marilyn Manson. I like Marilyn Manson though. I don't mind Marilyn Manson. Button found. Did you guys find a button? Which button? Can we talk about natives? Native what? I think OC Gaming started when they created the game rating because of the Mortal Kombat gore. Yeah, well, that was when a lot of it started because of the violence and gore from Mortal Kombat, for sure. Oh, you found my rant button about the fucking PMRC. That's what pissed me off when I was like 12 years old with Two Live Crew and their banned in the USA thing. Is it Harvey's button? No. Oh man. Did we just drop like from 47 to 31? Did something happen? Hopefully like the stream didn't crash and that should wipe out the left half of the. Well, okay, it's not even so much of a right and a left issue because both sides are shit sometimes. Both sides are really shit sometimes. And I hate getting into politics because I know I'm right. You know, I know that understanding, you know, is a three-edged sword, and there are three sides to every story, yours, mine, and the truth. And, you know, I of course, my side is the truth. Your side, their side, and the truth, which is my side. You had to refresh. Okay, hopefully you guys had to refresh. Remember the crap that came out when Night Trap was released? Yes, and I played Night Trap on my channel not too long ago. I played it last year. I still have the Let's Play. There's nothing gory or bad about Night Trap. Dude, you can beat a hooker to death with a baseball bat and get your fucking money back now. And they were complaining about Night Trap. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, did they really... Were we really that crazy back then? Were we really that fragile back then and had the stick up our ass back then that much? Because I remember listening to Gwar in 1991. I was 11 years old listening to Gwar. Scumdogs of the Universe was one of my first CD purchases as a kid. I remember listening to music. You know, you had bands like The Doors that had, you know, Fuck Me Baby at the end of the song. Right? You had vulgarity. You had that stuff. And to go on this high horse about shit like Night Trap or Two Live Crew, Oh Me So Horny. You know, it's in a fucking movie. They sampled it from a goddamn movie. It was gangster rap back then. It was supposed to be vulgar. Oh, man. They were trying to censor shit like Come and Spend the Night Inside My Sugar Walls. Which was, if you didn't know what the fuck she was talking about, was just a stupid song lyric. If you didn't know it was her goddamn cunt that she was talking about. Oh, my God. Oh, you're covering your ears now. Here's where we start yelling. Like, oh, and putting the sticker on the records, I don't have a problem with saying, okay, this is rated M for mature. I don't have a problem with that. What I had a problem with was them going out of their way to try and censor shit, going out of their way to try and get these things off of CDs, them going out of their way to get them banned because they didn't like what they had to say. Fuck that. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And now they're trying to do the exact same thing with, oh my god, you can't say that. You can't think that. I just fucking said that. I just fucking thought that. You gonna fight me? You gonna turn me off? Of course I just said that. I'm a free-thinking human being. And if you don't like it, maybe you are an NPC. You know? Maybe you are part of the problem. Maybe you are a mindless, brainless mass. NPC is new F word. Yeah. They went over the top of the parking lot one year, and Guar got us kicked out of the hotel for a couple of years. Hail Mecca. Oh, thank you, guys. I should be clipping all these rants. It pisses me off. Like, I didn't like hip-hop then. I didn't like rap. I went out and bought Band in the USA for protest. I bought a 2 Live Crew record back then to protest. I bought fucking Eazy-E. Easy Does It. And actually, it's not that bad of a record. I'm not a rap fan, but I mean, I don't mind Eazy-E's solo album. He was kind of fun. Sorry about that, made you rant. People love my rants, though. That's okay. I'm okay with ranting. Don't piss off the Mecca. I know, people have given me some great compliments about the rants. I can snap out of it really quickly. But man, they don't get it. They don't get that you can't just keep censoring this shit. We have to lighten up sometime. Because this is what happens. We're in a world where people can't say anything ever that's not pre-approved, politically approved. And it doesn't matter what party's side you're on. That's not the point, and that's not even the problem. The bigger problem is that people have this herd mentality, that they get into this mindset of it's us versus them, and it trickles down from sports and politics, and now it's trickling into Star Wars and Star Trek, and oh, well, if you don't like the new Disney Star Wars, you're on their side, and you're part of this political group. No, we're not always part of whatever political group you're against. You know, sometimes we're embarrassed you're part of ours because you are so fucking separatist. And that's the biggest problem. Ranting is functioning naturally programmed into Mecca by Doomcock. Yes. Well, this is why I get along so well with him. Sheeple, they are just mindless sheep NPCs that go about their fucking lives just reciting the same thing. And like I said earlier, you guys know that the NPC thing is a joke. You guys understand that when you're all sorry, when you guys are all talking and having all the NPC Twitter accounts, I find it hilarious that people are offended. I find it hilarious that people think that we're all kind of just reciting back the same buzzwords. It's like, no, we're kind of jumping on this funny bit. We're kind of like quoting our sort of generation's, you know, Mel Brooks movie. The NPC meme is kind of like that. He made Star Wars political. Yeah, Star Wars shouldn't have been political. I mean, you had these over-the-top bad guys, you know, basically the space Nazis, because everybody can agree that Nazis were not good guys. And that's why they used them, because they weren't so much political. They were a clear evil. You know, they were something that little kids could understand without having any knowledge of politics. And Star Wars were these movies for kids. Fan rage can only push people so far before they start to push back. Yeah, that's true. No, we don't punch Nazis. We fight these people with our brains, because our brains are smarter than theirs are. Like, and anytime you see like the SJW crybaby people who throw temper tantrums and they fight and kick and scream, you know, like you saw the Trigglypuff, that 300-pound woman who's like kicking her arms like a toddler. Yeah, and we see these people who, or the guy who kicked the woman's phone out of her hand, that hairdresser guy at the abortion protest. You know, anytime we see that type of violence, never resort to violence. We can beat them with our minds because we're smarter than that. We can beat them with our brains. We have a great community that they don't have, because we don't just resort to being crybaby people. You know, we can rant intelligently. We can form our thoughts. Yes, everyone is a Nazi now. I know, we're all Nazis, which sucks. It's sorry I don't see a lot of the chat when I'm going off on a rant here. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm literally shaking now. Gerlach says, "I'm so sorry. I'm making you guys mad." At least he got canned from his job and charged. Yeah, I know. And whether you agree with whatever side he was on or not, that is not the problem. People have a right to protest peacefully and disagree peacefully. You know, there are things, we as a species, I don't think we've evolved to understand a way around a lot of the things we disagree on, because there are some things where both sides of the argument are absolutely 100% correct from their own perspective. to just violently, start fights and pick at each other and kick phones out of people's hands or try to, or, kick a woman in the face is never the way to resolve anything. That we have our brains and the ability to think and debate and intelligently converse. And this is how we win these things, right? Yes, from a certain point of view. Yeah, I mean, I think every side has their valid arguments for some of these issues. And I'm not saying all, and I'm not naming them specifically, but sometimes these issues both have valid points of view. There's so many Nazis. Why don't you just purge the NPCs? I know, and we can win it with dance-offs. I would be bad. Zoogie, happy 4th year. Thank you. Looking for a minute. Mary, hello, Mary. I'll never hit anyone. Words are more powerful. Yeah, you can fight people. You can defuse things so quickly with a powerful word. You can. This is one of the things that ranting on these channels really helps. It slaps people in the brain just for a second. It wakes you up for a second. And a lot of the people who kind of have that sort of mob mentality, sheep mentality, if they click on a video where we're ranting and we're very loud and vocal, it'll slap them in the brain for a second, just for long enough for them to kind of wake up, and then we'll bring it down, and then we'll have like a nice, intelligent conversation with them and explain, why maybe perhaps following the mob mentality of punching Nazis isn't the right choice of action. It isn't the right course of action. So, your rants help me. Well, thank you. Ray Bankman says, I think socialism needs to be held in the same accountability as fascism. Peace is never an option. I think peace is always an option. I think peace is always an option, but man, sometimes you just gotta let people learn their own mistakes, which sucks. Look at Chuck Wendig. He had to learn from his own mistakes. He's somebody who is so coddled and so sheltered and protected, seemingly. He thought he could say and do anything he wanted without consequence, and life slapped him in the ass and said, nope, you can't do anything you want. You can't say anything you want. Chuck has not learned a thing. No, he's not learned a thing yet, but he will. He will once he realizes that he's not going to get employment. He's going to have to figure out something really, really drastic to be employed. Make love, not Star Wars. I'm getting an NPC head mask with a Red Cross circle cut out. It's a must in a t-shirt somewhere. That's why we call them NPCs. They can't discuss. They can only repeat mantras. I'm sure these people, they can discuss things properly, but they're in the minority. I know. There's always people like that. There's always people like that. You don't have to be disagreeable to disagree. Exactly. No, you don't want to take nukes to the protests. You don't want to like do any of that stuff. We're not Russian bots are simply Nazis. We're commune Nazis. Yes, Chuck Wendig can't learn anything. His ego won't let him. I know. Well, maybe he will. Maybe he will. Mary Sue once wrote an article saying chopsticks as hair sticks were cultural appropriation and offensive. Well, the Mary Sue is offensive. The Mary Sue is offensive to me for perpetuating stupidity and idiocy like it's fact. Because it's not. We all know the Mary Sue is not. I mean, I could make my whole channel devoted to the Mary Sue. I mean, I really have not. They've not hit my radar. I think they need to. I think I could just make videos on the Mary Sue all day. I was just going to teach Antifa to juggle. Oh, God, Antifa. Some of these people just need to be put into their own little island. And bomb them. No, we won't bomb them. You never want to bomb people who are idiots. That's not the way to do it. It's not a peaceful way to do anything. I don't know. Better to put them under the island. Oh, man. See, I don't want to get, like, super political on these. We already got a little too political on these. That's kind of my problem, is sometimes I get into these rants. The far left is so racist, telling people they aren't allowed to like things or do things or say things because of their race. Well, I've actually noticed that the far left really, they really confuse me. Because I always, when I was a kid, I grew up thinking that the liberal parties were not racist, not sexist, and then I hear like the social justice types saying, you know, oh, white men are the problem, men are the problem, straight people are the problem, let's down with those people, we hate them. Like, that's racist and sexist, though. And this is the same shit. This reminds me of when I was a kid, and I would hear stand-up comedians talking about people who would murder doctors at abortion clinics. You know, it's like that same crazy mentality of sort of logic that just doesn't make sense to my brain. My brain is not wired for that. You know, I don't understand how people don't understand how hypocritical they're being. And I'm not saying that, you know, they're as bad unless they are out there murdering people for their beliefs, which some of them kind of are. There's some of them are definitely going down that path with their violence, but man. In my day, you were offended by something, you would just change the channel and move on. Now they're trying to not offend anyone, and it's hurt creativity. Yeah, they not only are they offended, but they want to stop the thing they're offended by. You know, that is the problem. And I always tell people who come to my channel who disagree with me, I'm like, well, then I'm not the channel for you. You can move on to the next thing. You know, they're like, oh, but you need to change from my point of view. Fuck you. Fuck your point of view. I'm not the channel for you if you're that offended by what I say. And, you know, and I usually say it pretty nice, but Here's the thing. I am that much of an egotist to know my word is gospel to me, and what I say goes. And a lot of people are like, well, how do you have a debate that way? It's not up for debate. We're not here for a debate. This is what my thoughts are, because this is my channel, this is my vlog, this is my video, and I will listen to what you guys say and chat for sure, 100%. But when I get people like on comments and videos trying to argue with me and tell me I'm wrong about something, I'm like, well, I don't recall, or Twitter especially, you know, I will say, well, I don't recall ever offering a debate. You wanted my side, right? You wanted my viewpoint. That's why you're here. This isn't open for debate. This is my thought on it, and I'm right. So, debate fight club. That's only nothing you say offends me. Oh, thank you. High Priestess Mecca's word is final. I know. But it's really bad on Twitter. They think it's so cute. They think that it's open for debate. No, oh no, I don't debate. I had somebody in a chat the other day too trying to debate me on something. I'm like, oh, sorry, no, I don't actually debate anybody. There's no debate. There's only Doomcock. Well, and Doomcock and I do have a lot of similar viewpoints on a lot of things. Remember, Spock was not a hippie. He was a badass Spock. Don't talk about it, Mecca. We all used to not be such wussies back in my day. Now you can't say anything without some young person crying. I know. And it's so frustrating, too. It's so frustrating. Yes, hail Doomcock. Go back to your echo chamber, little one. Mecca has spoken. Praise be to the one true Doomcock. Of course, because he's programmed you, yeah. Well, and here's the thing. He says a lot of stuff in the same vein as what I would say. And, yeah, we don't always say the same thing, though, but we kind of have the same way of coming around something. We'll be kind of on the same track to things around the same time, because... yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. You know, like the short bus trek. You know, we're on opposite sides of the country, and well, and you know, he came up with short bus trek in his trek thing at the same time I was writing it down. So yeah, we're definitely on the same wavelength a lot of the time. When Doomcock takes over, he'll fix it. Yeah, and he can have that responsibility. I just want to be the one ranting and yelling and. Yes, who needs to debate when you just block people on Twitter and rant? Well, I don't really block people on Twitter that much. I will block them if they threaten me, but I will just mute them if they annoy me. Okay, let's change the subject. I feel like Gary Anderson's Thunderbirds, Captain Starlet, Airspace 1999 UFO. The only one I saw of any of the Jerry Anderson stuff was Fireball XL5, because that had an awesome theme song. Somebody said the new Spock looks like Maynard G. Krebs. He does. Maynard G. Krebs. So Maynard G. Krebs comes into my daily conversations quite a bit, actually. card dueling Yu-Gi-Oh style is the new way to settle differences. Maybe not. I don't know. I think settling differences is just... I don't think some people can reason. I think a lot of the younger generation are kind of... They go to school and they don't learn how to reason. They don't learn how to think. They just learn how to recite, which really, really pisses me off. Like, and they were doing that when I was in school too. They were learning how to recite things back, and they were learning how to... They were learning how to copy down what a textbook said and just rearrange the words a little so it didn't sound like they were just copying it from the textbook. And they don't have any critical thinking. They aren't taught to reason and have any critical thought or debate. They just are thought to be mindless mimics and drones and NPCs. And I hate that. Mage Greywolf, I'll debate and discuss. We're singing the Fireball XL5 song. I hate to say this, actually, no, I don't. Snowflakeism started in America. You started this disease, but gave it to other countries who don't have the medication. I know. Well, the snowflakeism did kind of start in America. That really bothers me, too. Dance battles. That's how we reason and sell our differences. If you don't want to get served, you better just lay down. I can't dance. I don't dance. I'm somebody who does not dance. And yay, Mary's here. Thank you for being here, Mary. Dr. Venus was hot for a marionette. Yes, they train you to be good employees who can't question. And I was a terrible employee because I questioned everything and I always knew better. I'm like, no, I'm getting like 3 times as much stuff done this way. Oh, but corporate says this. Well, corporate are idiots. Corporate doesn't do this job every day. Yes, dance battles, I don't know how to dance. Me too. Figaro says, I'm not American, but NPC once claimed logic was created by white males. Are some people over there really that stupid? Yeah, some people are. Most of them who kind of recite that bullshit are. And you can usually find them because they follow about 500 Twitter handles that are all blue check marks. This is the warning sign of an actual NPC, right? So there's somebody who they'll usually have like a pride something in their Twitter profile, or they'll have their pronoun. They'll have she, him, her. That's one of the warning signs. Not all of them do, but some of them are. They will follow about 500 blue check marks and maybe 2 people that aren't. That's another thing. They have about 40 followers, give or take, on Twitter. And they retweet a lot. They're retweeters. They retweet political stuff. They retweet, sometimes they'll retweet pet things, and that's kind of how they get in your circles, because they'll retweet some cute pet thing, or they'll follow something that you like. And yeah, so that's kind of one of the warning signs I always see with NPCs is that, the first thing is, do they have their gender pronoun? Okay, second thing, how many blue check marks do they follow? And then those people I tend to just call mindless consumers, because they kind of are. They follow all the blue check marks who market everything to them. They follow, the Kotakus, and they follow Star Trek, and they follow, Star Wars, and all the blue check marks that are selling them things. Every freaking one. And I'll follow 1 or 2 that are selling me shit too. I know Elvira's trying to sell me purses and booby mouse pads, and I'm fine with that. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, they follow all the blue check marks. And it really sucks. Don't do Twitter, it's toxic. Well, I kind of need to. That's why I find half of my news stories for you guys to watch on YouTube. They are kind of parrots. They're consumers. They don't have independent thought of their own. And this is why you guys are awesome, because you guys will follow each other in the community. You will follow people who aren't verified. You follow people like Stephanie B, who, are people, who are real people. My sister is liberal, bordering on leftists, or completely blind to the socialism. Oh, man. And there's nothing wrong with being liberal or conservative as long as you're reasonable about both sides. I think it's healthy to have both opinions, because we kind of need it. People have different viewpoints, but once we kind of resort to these violent temper tantrums, that's when like politics really needs to stop, and we really need to have a better way of doing things. We need to have more than one party, definitely, for sure. Lee Crystal, that's how I found you and Doomcock. through Twitter? Oh, yeah, and that's, yeah, I do try and follow a lot of the people in the community. I don't have social media, just YouTube and Twitch. And yeah, that's, I didn't have Twitter until, God, I needed it for YouTube. I like interacting with humans. I know, I don't mind interacting with, like, people sometimes, but sometimes you just get people who just are there to attack you and tell you you're racist and sexist and there's something wrong with you. And, like, you know, I don't need that bullshit in my life, so I mute those people. Through YouTube. Okay, you found me through YouTube. Hopefully YouTube is being good at suggesting. I keep getting into it with these people who are really mad at me for not liking that new Doctor Who episode, or for not liking the new She-Ra, because those videos are, like, really skyrocket. Some of them are. And I get people who are not even who don't really know our community, who, like, some of them really love the stuff and subscribe right away. And some of them get really mad at me and call me a sexist or a racist or a homophobe or a transphobe or whatever, because I don't like the way the new She-Ra looks. And a lot of the time I'll get people who call me a snowflake or whatever, and I kind of, all I have to do is just say, okay, well, thank you so much for giving me the interaction and clicking on the video. It really helps the search results. And they keep arguing back a few times, like, dude, keep commenting. The more comments, the better this video is going to do. The more people will come to the channel. Oh, good, the more people can hate you. It's like, no, that's not the thing. 1 out of every 5 people who find my channel hate me. I'm doing okay for, like, new subs, right? Hello, Cody Boddicker, welcome. Hey, what's wrong with you? Don't have a preferred gender in your Twitter. Don't you know it's 2018? Well, they can see my face. And I figure if they assume I'm female the way my picture looks, then that's fine. If they think I'm a man because of the way my picture looks, whatever. I'm not going to get offended. I don't care. If I looked like a boyish lesbian and people thought I was a boy, I would take the stick out of my ass and own it and say, yeah, well, totally, I get ya. I look like a boy, you know? Hate subs or subs too, yeah, and every click is ad revenue. And at the end of the day, we are doing YouTube as a job, and the more new traffic comes to the channel, the better I do at my job. No, I mean, and I don't think most of them would say I'm a man, but yeah. Yes, a man with boobs. As far as you know. Brie Larson is an NPC. Did you guys see the new Brie Larson emoji that we have? We have the Brie Larson emoji, and it looks really nice. If you guys do want to join up the channel membership, it says, it's right next to the super chat. If you guys wonder what that is, it says send a super chat or join on YouTube Gaming. Well, joining on YouTube Gaming, if you click that, that's a $4.99 a month channel membership, and you get you get your name in green, you get the picture of my cat Zabu next to your name as a badge, and you get awesome emojis. We are working on another one. It's going to be, I think, the Short Bus Trek is the next one. But you have the mecha emoji, you have the Brie Larson emoji, you have the Shadow Ship, and you have the Derpicorn from the new She-Ra. And those are our emojis. Says it was a sandwich. Hello, it's a male thing. It could have been the last sandwich ever. Not from where I'm sitting. But yeah, we do have the Shadow Ship from Babylon 5. And we do the Babylon 5 watch parties every Saturday afternoon. Except for last Saturday, because that was the actual big anniversary celebration. Which, I'm sorry, I didn't have it late or early enough in the day for everybody in the UK and overseas to watch. But it was great. Hopefully you guys had a chance to go back and watch it. Oh, you like this one? Yeah, you can't. Sadly, you can't use them without being a channel member because it just shows the name. It sucks. I really wish everybody had it available in the chat, but you know, it's a reward thing. I really wish it was just for my channel only, but it is for members. So. Nostalgia fan. I'm still on season 1 from Decades, and I am enjoying rewatching. Good times. I'm really enjoying rewatching Babylon 5. We're on season 2 this Saturday. I think we'll have the first episode of season 2. Oh man, it's fun. It's fun having all the emojis and having all the cool stuff and having all the pop-ups. Oh, I do need to re-edit. So now we've seen the $2 super chat. Let me update it in my I'm going to update it in the description so you guys know that that's what you get. In the description, it's where's my $2 from Better Off Dead. Wow, and I had the @ sign instead. Okay, now it's edited. So we do have the animated GIFs for the different denominations, or GIFs, as you guys say. As you guys say. But never ever feel like you have to, like... Here, this is what you get. Boop. Never feel like you have to. I'm just like super excited by them. I really like them. I think they're fun. Oh no, it's too large. Oh no, boop. -30. There we go. Are we gonna get a ranger ship? Oh, maybe. Oh man, maybe. I'll buy Babylon 5 someday. Too many games coming out. I know. Red Dead Redemption comes out next week, and I'm super excited. I just won't have any time to do it. Activate Switchblade Com. Oh, $2. We do have the $2 one. Were you a Sinclair fan or Sheridan? I liked them both. I think I liked Sheridan a little more, but Sinclair was cool. I liked Sinclair. Is that a coffin behind you? Yeah, it's a coffin guitar case. Absolutely. It's a BC Rich Warlock in there. In that guitar case. Gerlach, I have to go. Have a great day. Well, thank you for being here. I spent too much on Game of Thrones. I like to get Babylon 5. Babylon 5, I think you can just watch it on Daily Motion. Not that I ever condone piracy. Yes, gift. The inventor was not a linguistics expert. Well, that's why I call it GIF. I think Figaro says, I think Brie Larson responds to people asking her to smile that they are sexist. Julie makes her an NPC. Yeah, well, Brie Larson fucking sucks, man. Brie Larson really pisses me off. Yes, it's a shame Michael O'Hare couldn't continue Babylon 5 after season 1. True. The larger emojis can't make out the details. Well, that is the thing. The details on the emojis, you can, like, increase your chat size. I think we're gonna be putting those on t-shirts, the emojis, too. Like the Derpicorn, I'm really proud of. The problem with the emojis is you can only have so big of a thing without YouTube completely destroying them. Like the Derpicorn, you can't see the cross-eyed Derpicorn, sadly. But I can pull it up in chat here if I can find it on my image. That is not the right image. Let me find it. You guys can see the Derpicorn a little better. The unicorn thing. Alright, I will pop it up here for you guys. So this is the Derpicorn. It is in response to the new She-Ra looking like shit. It looks fine on mobile. Alright, if you guys can see it on mobile, hopefully you can. What songs are you playing guitar? I just kind of dick around. I don't really play like songs. Sometimes I'll play sometimes I'll kind of play parts of songs. Maybe at the end of the stream we'll start. I did try and learn something else today, and I don't know if I can remember it. I was learning something today. Please don't yell treats. Oh, treats for the kitties. 200 character limit, lame. I know. So that's the Derpicorn emoji, because the cross-eyed horse in She-Ra is terrible. That's one of them. I think it's funny. It is the Derpicorn. I think that's gonna be on a shirt. Same thing with like the short bus trek that's coming. Yeah, the unicorn is supposed to be cross-eyed. Did you guys see? Well, that's why I said the Derpicorn. Did you guys see the She-Ra picture? Let me see if I can find it for you guys. I don't know if I copied it over here. She-Ra. No, that's not it. No, I didn't. I have it in my picture. Yeah, it's on purpose. No, don't worry about it. If you guys haven't seen the new She-Ra, it's absolutely terrible looking. She-Ra is now a trap. She-Ra is freaking-lutely a trap, and it's kind of terrible. Alright, so, I don't know if you guys can see this, but the new She-Ra, the unicorn on the new She-Ra, that is the new She-Ra riding the unicorn thing, and it kind of looks derpy. It looks freaking terrible. So yeah. More like Hera. Shouldn't be Zira. I know. Well, she shouldn't be called She-Ra because that is gender specific. You cannot have a gender specific pronoun. You should never ever have a gender specific pronoun when you're trying to do all of the when you're trying to appease all these positive body images and non-gender specific, gender-free neutral characters and gender fluid characters. Gender fluid. Yes, non-binary man. It's like they hired child labor to animate it. I know, it looks terrible. It looks so bad, and people don't understand how bad it looks, and it's nuts. Which part of an interview, the creator of the new She-Ra said she never watched the original series, only played with some of the toys. Meaning she held a couple at like a daycare center 20 years after the fact. I hope the new Thundercats flops. It will. It looks terrible too. The new Thundercats are just as bad as the new She-Ra. They're both absolutely garbage in my opinion. When Tom Holland has more buns than the live-action version of Carol Danvers, we have a problem. Yeah, oh, I know. Did you guys see the backside picture of Brie Larson compared to Spider-Man? So you got Captain America and Spider-Man back-to-back. And Spider-Man's got an ass because he's an athlete, and Brie Larson does not. Gender neutral, I know. The Star Trek Discovery writers did the same. Played with the toys, never watched the series. Oh, you know they didn't. They couldn't have watched the series because I don't even think they played with the toys. Same thing with like Sonequa Martin Green. She's like, oh yeah, my family loves Star Trek. That means you walked by a TV and when they had it on one day when you went outside to play with your friends or whatever. The de-evolution of animation is real, absolutely. What songs you play on the guitar? I already answered that. I said just stick around. Don't you know SJWs are allergic to ass and anything sexy? I know, it's bullshit. It's like we can't be pretty. SJWs get offended if a woman's too pretty, which pisses me off. Like, no, you can appreciate beauty. We are kind of genetically designed to appreciate beauty. It sucks. Yeah, I love Star Trek. Chewbacca is the coolest. Yeah, and I love, the Daleks on Star Trek. They're racist against beauty. They are. They're sexist against pretty things. I watched the interview. I watched the creator of She-Ra. Playing with some of the toys was much experienced any of them had in She-Ra. Yeah, and then they're types. They preach, oh, diversity. We need diversity in the show, in the writing room, and all a bunch of fucking white women. All a bunch of fucking white women that all look the same with the same goddamn hairstyle and the same face and the same glasses. They all look exactly the goddamn same. They think the same way. They're a fucking Stepford wife clone. Spock and Vader are my favorite pairing. Oh, man. Fighting from ordering a new guitar. Don't order a new guitar, because the new guitar I want... This is so bad. I was dreaming about this guitar the other day. I was dreaming about getting one of those Michael Schenker Flying V's. Dude, I cannot afford it. I mean, I actually probably could, but I'm trying to save money and move to Colorado. But yeah, I'm really... Yeah... Brie has an ass, it's just flat and narrow, I suppose. Yes, we're all individuals by acting and looking exactly the same. Well, and I've been complaining about that for a while now. It started with like the girls who all had the Betty Page hairstyles and then all the tattoos up and down their arms, and they were all wearing like 1950s outfits. And they all had basically they were trying to be Betty Page, but then they were all tattooed all like crazy, and they all listened to rockabilly, and then there was just a whole cult of them. There was just a whole gaggle of these women. And I'm like, oh, you guys are trying to be different, just like everyone else. How cute. And the same thing with like all the piercing people. There was like just people in the 90s. The piercings and tattoos were really bad. I never had a lot of piercings or tattoos. So. Kat Von D clones, exactly. Brie Larson looks like she laughed my ass off too many times. Oh yes. So we are the Borg. We are the Borg. Brie Larson needs buttock inserts in her costume. Well, they could have given her some padding. They could have given her something to fill her out a little bit. She probably wouldn't have allowed it. I don't know if she would have noticed. She looks so bored in every one of those pictures. She just has such a blank expression. Probably because somebody told her to smile and she realized she has a fat face. And she probably is very self-conscious about it. And I hate picking on another woman for her appearance about like that, because I know I'm self-conscious about stuff too. So my theory is that somebody noticed she has kind of chipmunk cheeks when she smiles. So she never smiles, and it's a trigger for her. Because in Hollywood, they always tell you, oh, you're too fat, you need to lose weight. All the fucking time in Hollywood, in the casting couches and the auditions. So she probably has a complex, which is why she's like that and why she's so triggered. And that just tells me she's too fragile to be an actress. I'm sorry. You know who can save the universe? Neil Breen. Probably. Not a lot of tats suggest some tats, yes. When you're an ugly person inside and out, they will try to overcompensate, the She-Ra writers. Yeah. Chipmunks are cute. Well, chipmunks are cute. Brie Larson, not so much. Is Brie Larson 73% lactose and 23% mahogany? Well, Brie Larson might be made of wood. We don't know. We can't prove it, but she might just be made of wood. Brie doesn't have smile nerves on her face. Only nerves for frowning. Sally Acorn is better than Brie Larson. Oh no, who would win in a fight? Squirrel Girl or Captain Marvel? Squirrel Girl would just climb up her and sit on the top of her head, right? That's a bad joke. That's a horrible joke. That would be cellulose. That's what wood is made of. I thought, okay, so witches are made of cellulose now? Let's pass time if you make chicken, so I'll be back if you're still streaming. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm probably gonna just wrap up a little. And I think this is tuned. I had to retune everything. Everyone in Hollywood is fragile emotionally, and that's why they lash out and are all so negative. They are so negative. Eric Draven, I'll admit that 10 years ago I traded my 6-pack abs for the party ball. Devo, you guys want Devo? The only Devo I know. I don't know a lot of Devo. Feelings in Hollies. Who has feelings? I don't have feelings in anything. I need to learn more Devo. I don't know any more Devo. I know a couple of them. Can't wait for Riri Williams to replace Iron Man. I thought you guys were making that name up, and I thought you guys were like making fun of some retarded person, because Riri is short for retarded. And I really didn't know that was a real thing. Oh my god, it's crazy. Oh god, I need the synths for the other part. How do I do the synths for the other? Oh, they're plugged into the. They're plugged into the thing. Oh no, they're plugged into each other. That's the wrong one. Okay, I gotta plug them into each other. Is this the one? That's the out. You guys want Devo, man. Devo's synths. I was bringing home the bacon. That's the only one I know. Mongoloid's the only one I know. I'm trying to remember what other Devo songs I can play. Remind me of some other Devo ones. Probably nobody knows the one that got away from Devo. That's like a really rare one. I know like other obscure songs that nobody knows. Yeah, that's one day you get older, you get hit by a boulder. Uncontrollable urge. How does that go? And how's the song go? How's the notes go? I can't remember exactly how it goes at the top of my head. I don't even know where it starts. Can you play the She-Ra theme? I probably can't even remember the She-Ra theme. I haven't seen She-Ra in 32 years. What's the difference between Brie Larson and Greyface? Well, one is made of wood. Slap your mammy. Oh man, you know, I'd have to hear him. I haven't heard him in a good decade. My cat, my fat cat is in here looking for the source of your voice. So your kitty needs treats. I need to set off everybody's Alexa too. Alexa, play Uncontrollable Urge. Space Junk. Yeah, you're I don't know which other Devo songs I can play. I can probably play. Human Stomp, probably. That'd be something. It's been so long. I can't play Whip It. I don't even like Whip It. Whip It's like the one that I'm like, no. Because that's the only one that you hear on the radio, which sucks. It pisses me off to only hear one goddamn Devo song, and it's always Whip It. Like, okay, move on to the next. They've got like 50 albums. They have 50 fucking albums. You looked at the Boss RC Loop pedal. Yeah, they're $99, no frills, but infinite overdubs. Yes, actually, yes, that is in my wish list. I can't afford it. I really can't, but I want it. I do want it. I want the looper pedal. Well, the Ditto looper is the one I think you're talking about, right? The Ditto looper is like the best one, but there's another one that's like $50 that's really good. Are you disappointed that Kathleen Kennedy's contract extended? Yes, yeah. Well, I mean, what's she gonna do? Hurt Star Wars even more? I know so many tunes, I'll get back to you. That's the thing. That's the thing with Devo. Like, they have a lot of really good songs. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I can't remember how they, like, where they start. I'd have to listen to them. Because it's been a while. There's a few of them. It's just been a while on them. There was other stuff I was, like, playing. I was, like, in a metal mood today. The Boss RC one is one I have. Don't know a Ditto. Green Day. I don't like Green Day at all. I really don't like Green Day. I really don't like Green Day. What if I play? I can't play anything. You guys wanted something? I don't remember anything. We're gonna get copyright struck. I don't know. It's all one chord. If it's all one chord. I don't remember how it goes. How'd it go? It was like A. It was like a C. I don't remember. Now I gotta look up the chords. You guys, I had it up and that was the thing I was looking up earlier. Fuck. I gotta remember the chords. I just learned that one today, and I don't remember any of them. It was something like that. Yeah, I was like... I can't play chords. I'm bad. I almost had it. I can't do C anymore. Why can't I do C? I can't do C from F. Something like that. God, I that's one day of practice. So it'll be out of my head tomorrow. But that's all I can remember. Dare to play Vader's Imperial March. Where does it start? Something like that. I know every tune by every artist ever. I almost had tribute there. Well, I just heard it like 2 days ago, and I'm like, that's an easy one. I could probably just look up the two chords, because it's like two chords. It was the best song. I'm getting a copyright claim now from Tenacious D. So, fun fact, I actually saw them in 2001 before they were anybody open for Ween. It was kind of great. Wrong emoji. You did a wrong emoji. Oh, no, that's fine. No worries. I gotta remember like the chords. Like going from F to C is really hard because your hand's in the wrong place. It's really hard. It's really bad. I can't play anything. Tom and Rob are the ones who can play like so well. Yeah, Tom and Rob are really, really good at playing guitar because they actually practice and know how to play stuff. And well, so I stopped playing guitar for like 20 years, and I just picked it up again last year.
Greetings, my
Have
excellent
a free
friend.
subscribe. You're gonna be a brand subscriber. Nothing else matters. That's easy. That's an easy one, but then I mess it up by hitting the wrong string. Gotta go start dinner. Oh, thank you for being here, Chris. We're kind of wrapping the stream up anyway. We're doing the music part where everybody leaves. I'm bad at guitar. Then I can play like easy shit. Just really easy songs. I'll probably get copyright struck for. That's why I gotta strum them a little differently. I really have to. Behind Blue Eyes. I don't think I know the chords for that one. Do I know the chords for that? Let me look them up. I don't even know if I know the E minor, G, A, oh, no, that's beyond. That's beyond me. That is way beyond me. No Stairway to Heaven. Well, you know, I don't think I ever learned how to play Stairway to Heaven. That's the thing. That was one of the things. I've never learned how to play Stairway to Heaven. That's one of the things, right? It's been fun. If you ever come to the UK, let's have a proper chat. Absolutely. I would love to go back to the UK. 1,000,000%. Yeah, no Freebird. I never learned how to play Freebird either. What's Freebird's chord? I don't think I would know how to play it. G, D, E minor, really? Is that it? That's so boring! Oh my god, it's so boring. It's easy though. It's really easy. It's easy. It's so easy. Why? No wonder people always request this. E minor, not E. We're gonna get copyright struck now. You guys have me play Freebird. Why? I'm speeding it up too. Why? Why is this bad? Who's Johnny S. Papa's? Who Johnny S. Papa in guitar now? No copyright songs. Sex Pistols songs. I don't remember. How does Sex Pistol songs go? Hello, Stephanie B! God. Well, I'm playing them wrong, so they can't. I'm playing them wrong. I don't remember Submission. That's the only one I kind of remember. Make us sad, something more uplifting like King Diamond. Wow, I don't know how to play any King Diamond songs on guitar. They're really... yeah, 3 chords and attitude. You can't remember any Sex Pistols songs. How about Public Image Limited? Yeah, that's the thing with, I don't think I know how to play any Pill songs. I can't even name any of their songs off the top of my head. That's the problem, but that's kind of my thing. I don't remember how a song goes for the most part. I can kind of hear it in my head a little bit for the lyrics, because I was always a singer as a kid, so. Trying to think of what other songs I could probably look up really quickly. Rise. I don't think I've heard it more than twice on Beavis and Butthead. Let me see if I can find if it's a good. It's just G. I don't know the melody though. It's just G C D.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Bounce, keep on keeping on. Thank you so much for the $6.66 super chat. I'm really excited by that one. It makes me laugh every time. Gotta jet everyone. Thank you for being here, Matt Guy. I know we're just kind of wrapping up. Lesbian Seagull. Frick, I don't know. Well, Rise is really easy. I just don't remember how it goes. Lesbian Seagull. That's Mr. Van Driesen, right? That they played when he died. Oh fuck! I don't know chords. I'm looking them up. I'll look them up. If I know it, I can play. Or if I know the chords, I can probably play it. It's just C. I don't know the beginning. And then a D minor, which is what's the D minor? What's the D minor? D minor 7. I don't know the D minor 7. Is that D minor 7? C, then the F. I'd have to hear it. I'd really have to hear it. It's been so long since I've heard it. It's the claw chord. Well, the claw one is the F. John Leidy can sing, but his lyrics are shite. Kinda. See, D minor is just a D minor 7 is D minor with your B string open. That one. That's the okay. Cause I was going. Now I gotta find it. I was going that, which is not the same chord. So that's the D minor 7. Don't know I can't play, I just collect guitars. That's kind of how I am. I collect them more than I can play them. Now I'm kind of in a playing mood. You guys have been so awesome today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a total blast. I really love doing these streams for you guys. They're so much fun. That's kind of how I am with guitars. I love just collecting them. I know, like, for the chord things, I use these, but you can't see my fretting hand anyway. Oh, that's why I gotta back up a little. I gotta back up a little. So the D minor shit. Put the right string on. So I was using that. That's not a D minor 7 though. What that is. I don't know. I'm bad. I'm not the best guitar player. Also, yeah, this Martin doesn't have the fret markers. It does on the side, but think something up about NPCs. NPCs. Well, it has to be the most generic song ever, so it has to be like a C chord. It has to be a C chord because that's a very generic chord. It's probably a C and G. Be like that for NPCs. What's a good word? Help me with words. Yay, Mecha, congratulations on 8 years and 4K. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. As I'm falling out here of everything. Playing guitar is racist, especially on a Martin that's made in Mexico. We need lyrics. We'll work on lyrics. We'll work on the lyrics sometime. I know. I need the other camera, like we used to do. I'll put. That's what I'll do. I'll put my other camera up and just like have it put here so you guys can see my guitar. Because you guys really can't see it, and I don't have my pick, so something like that, right? You need an E chord too. That's pretty generic. Or the power chords. Genetic and modified killers. What's the J chord? That's, oh god, you guys, we needed like the mariachi Mex-Men theme too. I can't do mariachi, I can kind of do flamenco. I need my pick. Where's my pick? We have the Mex-Men theme song. I don't know where my guitar pick is though. I don't have like a nickel up here. I used to use a nickel too when I was a kid. Man, it's so hard to go back to picking when you use your finger. I can't do it with a pick now. This would be the Mex-Men theme though. That would be the theme. The NPCs are after me. Stop this SJWB and make a nice cup of tea. Can never have too many picks. They have a tendency of running away. I know. All my picks just fly. And they're this color. You can't see them. They're translucent. Yes, the Mex-Men theme. That's what I don't know the X-Men theme, but I can do like... Yes, let the coffee flow. Man, these streams are really fun. But yeah, it's probably a good time to wind down because we're just the tail end. If you guys do like my streams and stuff and haven't checked out me over on Midnight's Edge After Dark, we do a lot of stuff at Midnight's Edge After Dark, and it was hilarious. Last night we had basically a great skit in the middle of the podcast about Rian Johnson as Cartman directing Star Wars, and it was perfect and brilliant. And those are the type of stuff you want, like the nice, fun, funny, comedic podcasts. Absolutely check us out over on Midnight's Edge After Dark. They're a blast. We're probably gonna do a tribunal at some point. I don't know specifically when and whose channel. I think we were talking about it being on my channel possibly next, and it might even be tomorrow for all I know. We'll try and have a fantastic evening. Really enjoyed tonight. Well, thank you so much. I just giggled the entire time. There's nothing else I can do but giggle and just, I mean, I did ask a few questions for some of it, but yeah. DJD Show! Congrats again. Well, thank you for being here, DJD Show. You guys are so fun.
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Holy crap, thank you for the $6.66 chat, or as a donation. Wooch, she says. That's the Streamlabs. Thank you so much. Mahler's streaming tomorrow. Oh, that's not a damn. The viewers are dropping faster than the new Doctor Who. I know, here. You had to see me smile. Oh, absolutely. Great guitar skills, not much. And hello, Henry. I don't have the best guitar skill. I'm kind of bad. I did just learn how to play Freebird and Tribute today, apparently, though. I guess we gotta go on Freebird. We gotta go on Freebird because it sucks. We gotta do a little different, though. Bad. Satanic Temple recruiting much? A little bit. We need a lighter emoji. I'm bad at this song. I made the Age of Discovery expansion better by giving my characters the cage outfit and cage constitution. Nice. I don't know where I'm at. We all have sleeping problems, we do. I'm bad at this song. I'm bad at the song. Yay, we got people rolling in for the Freebird. Now I gotta play Freebird at the end of everything, just ironically. And basically, it's the same thing over and over. It's not hard to play at all if you're listening to the song. I know. Thank you so much, Freebird Chords. TabsUltimateGuitar.com. Thank you so much. I know. And it goes on forever and ever and ever. Oh man, I messed up the chord. Can I sing? Not very well. Not Freebird, probably. I sing like other songs. I don't want to get copyright claimed too, so we'll just leave the music. I'm really bad at singing and playing at the same time. Freebird's beginning must graduate you to Hotel California. I know, work up to it. Budget bird first. Absolutely. And it just goes on like this forever. F and then a C and the D. Man, I didn't know it was so easy. It's so easy once you know it. It's like the tribute song. It's just so easy. I learned 2 songs today, you guys. Oh lord, ow. It sucks. Well, hopefully it won't get copyright claimed, because it was a little bit different. I was switching it up and going a little longer, so hopefully. Yeah, it's just F, D, F, yeah, it's just F, C, D over and over again. Over and over again. Oh my god, we're gonna get copyright struck. So this stream might be lost. Jeff Solo just got here. You're playing guitar. Awesome. Thank you. I'm bad at it. I'm really bad at it. I just learned this today because I have the chords over there. Do you watch any guitar on YouTube? Yes, I watch Rob Chapman quite a bit. I like his stuff. I like Paranormal Guitar. He plays he'll do a lot of like metal unplugged, metal without distortion, or metal in major keys. He's great. Quality content here. Oh yeah. That's all you need to know. You need to know like the 3 chords, and you can play any song, right? Just learn the basics. Like Rob Chapman, you need to check out those other guys. Yeah. Who else is good? You have to sing Rocket Man like Shatner did. I don't know how to sing Rocket Man. Did they have chords for Rocket Man? Oh man, now I gotta look for Rocket Man for the chords. Rocket Man chords on guitar. Chords. They won't have them. Because I know somebody's probably translated it for guitar. Ever play Life is Strange? I've watched Life is Strange. I've watched Life is Strange. It was more piano, but I'm seeing chords here. E minor 7. Okay, what's the E minor 7? So you got E minor, A9. I don't know, A9. Okay, yeah, these are all chords I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to learn that one. You got really easy stuff like Tenacious D though. I gotta do more Tenacious D. It was definitely more piano. Pretty sure it's been transported for guitar. It has. Maybe one of these days I'll get like really into the singy stuff too. But I don't think I can sing Freebird because it's so it's a low key. It's real low key. This is kind of what I do. I just kind of dick around the guitar. I'll learn a song and then I'll completely forget it. So you guys are gonna have to remind me that I know how to play it. was Warble for Space Oddity when he takes off. That was it. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I learned like bits and pieces of songs or scales, and then I never do it again. That's one of the things I want though. For playing scales, I want the Hatsune Miku guitar pedal so much. Oh my god. If you know what key you like to sing in, I could transpose it for you. Maybe I don't know what key I can sing it. I can sing like big band stuff sometimes. It's been such a fun stream. I probably need to kill my voice for now, put the guitar away. Both of them away. All four of them. One of these days I'll get the Flying V. I don't know, I just can't afford it, but... You know you're good, you can play the James Bond theme. I've not tried to play the James Bond theme. I don't think I can play the James Bond theme. But yeah, let's see. Oh, Midnight's Edge After Dark just did a news brief. They're probably going to go live today. So go check us out over on Midnight's Edge After Dark if you haven't. It's really fun. It looks like Anna, that Star Wars girl, is streaming right now. So if you guys want to... Do you guys all subscribe to Anna? Go tell her that Mecha sent you. If you guys go over to Anna's stream, I don't know if she's going to stream for a really long time. We'll probably stream a little bit later in the day over on Midnight's Edge. Let me give you a link to her channel. She is doing art and stuff, so she is part of our community here. Let me give you a link to Anna's channel. Going to Anna in a bit. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been super fun, and I know that's probably when a lot of us dropped, or a lot of the viewers dropped to go over to her. Anyway, we have a lot of similar viewers in common. Can you share the link to my red shirt video again as well? Yes, I can. Let me go and find it. Go to your channel. Alright, so it is this one. And After Things actually made a really cool stop motion animation video, which I checked out earlier, and you will see me comment. Boop. So that is After Things video. So that's actually really good. It's better quality than Star Trek Discovery, in my opinion. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and it has been super fun, a super blast. Thank you guys so much. Check me out on Midnight's Edge After Dark. Also, those are really fun streams. Even though we kind of do topics, we do go off the rails quite a bit and have a blast doing it. There's a lot of fun comedy, improv bits, like the X-Men, which are the where we recast the entire X-Men with Hispanic actors, and it's hilarious. Or Rian Johnson's Star Wars, or Cheech and Chong's Star Wars, or any other, or Cartman as Rian Johnson, and also boobies. Yeah, we covered a lot of different ground. But thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next live stream. If you do go over to Anna, say Mecha sent me, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Bye.